Hey guys, and welcome to Farming Simulator 2017 on Coldborough Park Farm. So I hope you guys are doing well as usual. A little bit of house cleaning, and of course a comment that has pissed me off this week. Yep, I'm not gonna name names, but the individual was complaining about this noise. Yeah. I don't want to start off a video like that, but at the end of the day, there's not much I can do about it. It's the controller. And if I'm back in the UK and I'm using mouse and keyboard, it's my mechanical keyboard. Yep, it happens. They were saying about, well, if you used more of a professional editor, it should edit that noise out. Well, last time I looked, I'm not making thousands upon thousands of pounds doing this. It's a full-time job for me, yes. It pays my bills, yes, and it pays for my living expenses. But does it pay well? Like I said in the comments, no. It's just one of those comments that, as doing YouTube, you develop a thick skin. But there's ones that will just annoy the living crap out of you. And unfortunately, that was one of them, let me tell you. Just the way the person said it. I've brought it to your attention before, and it seems like it's still happening kind of thing. It's like, dude, do you think I'm spending $5,000 on production fees? It's just funny how I made a video that went up yesterday talking about that. Now, I will say, the video was left, well, the comment was left on, what would it have been, Wednesday's video at this point? That's where it was made. I don't get some people. Truly don't. If a little clicking here and there bothers you that much, I think you're watching the wrong type of show. At the end of the day, it really is. It just, I don't know. Let me know your comments on it, guys. Does it bother you, the fact you hear the clicking? Bearing in mind, right now, I'm in Canada, the mic's not even on the boom, and it is probably about 15 centimeters away. Unless I want to put my controller the other side of the room and play from the other side of the room, I don't think it's going to get anything I can do to fix it. And it's something that I said sort of, I just don't want to spend hours editing videos. I already spend most of my time dealing with YouTube, like I said in yesterday's video. It's funny how I brought that up in yesterday's video and I'm bringing it up again today. Where you spend a lot of time as it is. Yeah, I could edit every click noise out, but it would jump cutting the living snot out the videos, and it goes against everything I've ever wanted for my channel. Emphasis on that, my channel. Not yours, mine. Could this cost me a subscriber? Yeah, probably did the way I answered it. But at the end of the day, I don't know if little stuff like that bothers people so much. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. There's words that I want to say, but keeping a family-friendly channel, I won't. But anyway, now I've got that off my chest, please let me know your comments on it, guys. Does it actually bother you? I'm curious. Because I've only had 2 people ever mention it. Ever. It's funny. I know I'm going to get the people say, oh, you should use a steering wheel. I don't like using steering wheels for farm sim. I've tried. I've got 2 steering wheels back in the UK. Don't forget I am in Canada right now. I don't have endless amounts of money to spend on this type of stuff. Right now, if I did, I'd be buying some nice equipment, but it's one thing about YouTube. It's not a stable income. It fluctuates. One month, we could be making some good money. The next month could be crap, and it's in arrears. So how that works is, I won't be getting December's payment until next month, basically, February time. But anyway, let me know your thoughts on that one, peoples. I would like to know. And I don't know why, but after that rant, I decided to jump into the Merlot and get bale stacking to ease my frustrations, I guess. Now, for the most of you that said in the comments section of the video about what you guys got for Christmas, saw a few of you got Xboxes, PlayStations, of course Farm Sim. That is awesome. And did have a influx the last couple of days of people asking me about how to install mods from the mod hub. Basically, if you go in game, it's the mod hub right there. You can access it like that. And other than that, I don't have any videos on how to install mods for FPS 17. I may create some. I just don't see the need personally because there are so many out there already. So a quick Google search usually finds that for people. And Banky Gaming, he has a tutorial up on there about doing that. I believe Ian Robson probably does. And that brings me on, people may start asking about Banky after me commenting about him there. And honestly guys, I don't know. I truthfully don't know. He's got a lot of thinking to do about his channel right now. He said it himself, his channel's really stuck, and so's he. He hasn't got the ambition anymore. I've touched on it before and I'll just say it again because I did bring up his name. And that's what he's thinking about right now, other than just enjoying. At the end of the day for Banky, it was definitely a hobby. Like Fresh Eggs, it's a hobby for them. They don't have to make videos. It's if they're not enjoying it anymore, then people are going to stop. I'm not saying that's Fresh Eggs by any shape or form, but for Banky, pretty sure on that one. But I'll leave that for him to do a channel update in the new year. I think that's when he was planning on doing one. Hopefully, anyway. So it seems like, unfortunately, there's sort of a lot of bad news on this one, in this video so far, which I apologise for, but hey, it happens, updating you guys. Seems like a lot of people were beating on both Oxygen David and seems like mainly Bullet Bill. And Euston Farmer put out a fantastic video on it. And in that one video, I don't know if you're watching, dude, but you summed it up to a T. And I like your style because you're speaking your mind and you're not afraid of it. We need more of that in the farm sim community, instead of people just hiding, I guess. But he's speaking the honest truth, and it's something that amazed me. And I don't know if there's any proof to this, who's doing it or what people are doing, but he was saying basically there's people going on there, and he got quotes that Bullet Bill said himself on the FSUK forum of people going on there just to downvote his map a day to get it lower in the votes, which shocks me. Why would it matter? Now, he speaks of nationality quite a bit, nationality of map makers. If that is the case, that's very sad. That, and I would just go by what Euston Farmers said, that it was European, possible European map makers doing it. Now, I'm not saying it's true, I'm just going by from what was in the video content. And if that is the case, really? Like, oh dear, there's English map makers getting their map on a Farm Sims page. Do certain people feel that entitled that it's only a space for European stuff? Well, last time I looked, for the time being, guess what? We're still in Europe, technically. It's just, that shocked me, that people were doing that. But nothing surprises me in the Farm Sim community. I've said it for a long period of time, and I think it is true that, and I say it in that comment, look in the description, guys, I will link the video. Or I may even try linking it at the end, or in the suggested cards thing at this point. That it's done like that. And what I was saying in the comments was, it's a shame the farm sim community has such venom in it. Now, I've never been really affiliated with too many other communities. Farm sim was the main one, or always has been. But it does seem like there is a lot of venom in there and a lot of hate. Why, I don't know. It could be the same in other gaming communities too. But like I say, this is the only game community I've really been a part of. Fishing Planet for a short period of time, and Minecraft kind of with Bill's T-Max server back in the day. But even then, that wasn't full of venom, it was just full of people being stupid, and well, they got set in their way. But I look, sort of, that's the thing about these videos, is I like hearing your guys' inputs. Treat the comment section as like a message board as well. Now going back to what I opened the video with and me getting annoyed, yeah, I'll take creative criticism on the chin as well. But there's some stuff that I can't change, honestly, just from the way stuff's done. And yeah, I've got a more sensitive mic nowadays. I'm using a Blue Yeti Blacked Out edition, so little clicks like that is going to happen. It's not on a mic boom, is it? That isn't ideal. Back in the UK, you can't really hear it too much. Can I edit this down on, or edit the audio in such a way in Audacity? Maybe. And if it does end up bothering a lot of people, I will leave it in for this one. I'm not making it any louder than normal, just doing my thing. And it's funny because this is a good video to show it off, jumping in the Merlot right away. But if it does annoy a lot of people, then yeah, I will address it. If it doesn't annoy me. I know the controllers are loud. But it's no different to a mouse clicking in your house. But I'm going to go on a tangent again, so I'll stop there. So what I'll do is, after I've stacked these bales, getting off all of the topics for today, I think I've covered everything I wanted to already. And now it's just farmy related, or farm sim. I have been talking to Bill on my Facebook. I did mention, actually, if I stack them like that, I did mention yesterday's video, day before, that he, oh actually we need to put this in forward drive, he did contact me on my fan page, so I've been in contact with him, and it's really the first time I've ever spoken to him. We've, I guess, commented briefly before. But he's a nice chap, and how it's funny how Farm Sims brought me and Oxygen David sort of together talking quite frequently. And honestly, I've not spoken to that guy for a while, so I need to shoot him a message. But it does that, and it's nice to build up a relationship, sort of friendship more than anything. Okay, people are getting their minds places they shouldn't be, but it's sort of more friendships than anything. And that's what the little community, honestly, Banky spearheaded on his TeamSpeak, which become my TeamSpeak after mine fell on its face, is he got a community together. And yeah, there's a few YouTubers that come on there, but it's like a little community. I'd love to build that up. Can I shuffle them on? Oh, we're not going far, we're not going on the road, so they will do. Somehow I don't think that's quite legal. Bum, 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 bum. Perfecto. 2 straps, 1 strap, 1, 3. We'll take that one off. Don't need that many. Perfect. Now these tyres, Toby and a couple of others were saying about them, and what these tyres are for more than anything is road use. They're not necessarily... Is this on? Yep. It's not necessarily for field work or turf tyres or anything like that. They'll probably be pretty delicate on turf, that being said, but they are really for road work. Vehicles, tractors that are going to be on pavement, hard surfaces most of the time. Of course, they've got big lugs for field work like this. Say it's bone dry on the field, you could probably get away with putting them on there. Do they need to be wider? 100% wide, yeah, wider, yeah. I completely agree, especially the rears look a little too thin. That being said, they're probably the same width as the stock tyres that come on the JCB, unless you put the width option on. I will be keeping them on there for a while, unless I'm doing any field work, cultivation, even baling, possibly, or stuff like that. I will swap over to the normal tyre. But any road work, stuff like that, we will be using this guy. Now I said we're not going to be going on the road. Well, I was wrong, we are. That being said, with the ramps on the back, ooh dear. I'm going to try something second. With the ramps on the back, it should actually push that up, but what I'm going to do is release that one, and that one, and that one. Release them, and it should push the bales up. Or it is going to fail miserably. Yep, it did. Perfect. That one, that one, that one. Cool. And that's just holding the bale secure. I believe those are spring lifted, not necessarily hydraulic. So realistically speaking, you wouldn't do that. I've got to go nice and steady along here. As these trailers are very top heavy. Now I didn't adjust my controller like I said I was going to do. Yesterday I got my nose well and truly into Fishing Planet. Any of you guys that used to play it back in the day, they've got a beta out right now. It's open beta, so anyone can play it. You start from scratch, but it's not going to affect your main account, and they're changing the game up massively. By the looks of it, a huge update. I'm going to hopefully have a word with the owner of the game, see if he can do me a couple of favours on there. This is a game that I do miss playing it. I really enjoyed my time playing the game. I got fed up with the grind. The level grind more than anything. Not necessarily money. Money come easily on the game, and I got a crap ton of money on there. But the level grind. I just want to fish. And that's what I liked about Eurofishing so much more than Fishing Planet, was the fact that I could jump in there and fish. Don't need to worry about levels, don't need to worry about grinding to get to the next lake, because I got bored of the other one and I want to catch some fish at the different lake. But for those of you that aren't really into fishing, I think there's actually quite a bit of you, then it's not going to really entertain you. Most of you guys are here for one game and one game only, and that is Farm Sim. And a bit of Euro Truck and ATS on the side. Haven't done anything of that for a while. Some of you may be wondering about live streaming. Once the new year has come and gone and everything is back to the norm, I will be starting live streaming again. I've missed doing it, so we'll be starting that in the new year once everyone effectively is back to work here. Right now there's just his cousin, my girlfriend. He's got a hockey tournament going on, so we've been selling bales. We've been going to a lot of the hockey games recently. There we go. We've been going to a lot of games. So, haven't had time to live stream. Right now we're in between a couple of games going on. So, there was one this morning at 8:30, I want to say. So I was up earlier than I have been for a long time. And I went to watch that. They won. It was a good game. And they've got a game again at 3 o'clock this afternoon. And currently, as you can see up in the top right hand corner, it is 13:18, so 18 minutes past 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock? No. Jeez. 1 o'clock. So after I've done this video may end up being full length. I'm not too sure yet, or pretty darn close. After this video I've got to do the thumbnail for yesterday's video. Got to get a thumbnail for that. That would have been actually a good load of bales to take a picture of. Along with the harvest we've got going on too. And I think we can get the plow into the field now too. And get that ripped up. I can't remember. Did I buy a cultivator? I got a feeling I did not. If I did not, I think I'm going to get the fully mounted 6-meter cultivator. Wanted to have an excuse to get that. And I do believe... Oh, I can actually jump in there. I do believe I've got the excuse now. So what I'll do is, because we loaded those ones manually that I was not expected to do. There's actually a good load of straw too. We'll load these ones automatic. I don't really want to faff around. Square bales, infiltrator. Oh, wrong one. Work mode is what we wanted. There we go. I goofed. I forgot you can't do that. There we go. That'll do. Ah, that really hurt the FPS. I wonder what the deal was there. Wow, you got all those straps down the FPS tanks. Yeah, don't use the manual strap on this. Wow. That's weird. It's weird how that was lagging so much. Let me know again, guys, if that happens to you, if you use all, sort of the one button strap like that. I like doing the straps myself personally. It's not often I do it like that. That field's pretty much done. The reason that field will be 8 is pretty much done is I was off camera testing. I should do that for the time being. I was testing AI extension. What is AI extension? It's basically auto combine, auto tractor. Some of you may or may not remember that from the previous version of the game. And for the most part, it's working pretty good. I will show you it now. It is heavily beta. Actually, I would go as far as saying heavily alpha. I don't recommend it yet. I won't even give a link out until it is released. I believe I still have it though. Nope, I hope that doesn't play music. I may have actually disabled it. Looks like I did. Oh, never mind. Scratcher. That's what it is. It is in development. It is being worked on, which is awesome. It's definitely something that a lot of people will use once it's dialed in. Kind of wish I did leave it in now. Surprised I didn't. Very strange. And that's updating as much as Courseplay is, honestly. Very, very frequently. Now I wonder how it would do if I get it set, the hired workers set up on the opposite side. So I can get the Merlot out and get that set up on a plowing course on Courseplay. It's not going to go across the field. I know how it's going to go. Oh, it's not going to be pretty. But it would do. Oh, wow. Oh, that's right. I got auto tractor on this. Oh, why is that not actually enabled? I got it down in here, tested it on the plow, and it doesn't like the fact there's no collisions here on the hedges. It basically screws it up big time. And I've got a horrible suspicion until collision is on these hedges, it's going to continue to do that. I know Bill is working on a PC-only version of Coldborough, which will have collisions. Okay, Courseplay. Actually drop it down to 3-4 in hopes that it will sort out the overlap, because that was pretty bad. Field 9. Yeah, we'll do 3. Try that again. Oh, wrong field. Field 9. Try that again. That's pretty much the same course. It's the downside of Courseplay. It takes a while to figure out a decent course. Well, I think this is as good as we're going to get. Start point, which is over here. Now I need to get the Merlot out. So I've got it doing 4 headlands, which probably is not needed. And hopefully that'll fold it up and get it driving to the first straight in front, so hopefully it doesn't screw up. Alright, we'll let that do its thing, jump into the Merlot here. And the way this thing goes, I think that's probably going to be it for Baling, honestly. I don't think we'll be doing too much more. So what I did show you guys on the Merlot that you can do, you could do in the old version, is go to the engine compartment here, and you can open it up, which shows the engine. Pretty much hasn't changed. Photorealistic textures, all that good stuff. And just to kind of touch on what I was saying about the Merlot, and the textures. That's what lets it down, is the photo-realistic textures, is why it is the way it is, with the hub down there not being 3D, just a kind of 3D with a real-life texture morphed over it. Same with this, and the same with the door here. Like, there's no 3D modeling on that. The same with the hinges, it's just straight up a photo, basically, taken on a camera, slapped onto the side. And I think that's what's letting it down now in this game, Farm Sim 17, where the lighting really shows that type of stuff off. The actual model functionality, I will continue to use the Merlot, even down to those small little things, because the thing is amazing. It's a nice small little telehandler which does everything I want it to. That being said, it still has the FS, well, almost an FS11 beacon up there. Wow. So there's the little things that let this down, so I'm hoping when these guys one day get around to it, they'll redo it. And that's kind of, well, not necessarily high level. How is this doing down here? Looks like it will do a decent job. Good stuff. Onto the combine. That, I knew it would. It screwed up. So let's get this going properly. I've got a feeling this could be a full-length video today. I want to get this field done. Once we're done, hopefully got this field done, we'll call it an end of video and save our Courseplay for plowing field 9. I missed a little bit. We'll get that on the down pass. Definitely look forward to the update of this map coming out. I have no idea, for those of you that are probably about to ask when it is coming out. I don't know what any of the next maps are coming out are. That's... honestly, I really don't. Probably after this one, I think Bullet Bill could be working back on West Coast after that. I don't know how that map's doing, honestly. That's going to be a huge map when that comes out. Physically huge, not necessarily just because of the size of it. And NI Modding on big news. It's a shame I didn't mention them sooner in the video. NI Modding have announced they're coming back, which seems like they're getting ready to release some stuff. I hope they're close to getting those masses out. Sooner than later, I think, for those. I will be using the crap out of those masses when they release them, let me tell you. They'll be getting put onto this map, probably Chillington, depending on when they release them. They do say they have no release date scheduled. They do have them in game, probably polishing bugs and hopefully released. And heck, they've been gone for 2 years now, not doing anything, releasing anything. For all we know, they've been secretly working on getting the rest of their models ported across to FS15. That, if that is the case, they should easily be able to convert them across to 17. We don't know. We truly don't know. But for any of you that don't know who NI Modding is, and I know there's a lot of new players out there, and if you've made it this far to the video, especially with me at the beginning, I apologise for what I happened at the beginning of the video, but there's some stuff that you just need to get off your chest once in a while, and I don't make a thing of doing it in the videos like I used to. I used to rant all the time in the videos, but it's been a while since I've had a good one. But if you don't know what NI Modding is, or who they are a British mod team that did amazing things in FS13. Which was a huge shame we lost them in 15, although I understand why. I've said it before and I'll say it again, they lost a member of the team, which sadly passed away, which wasn't just a friend of the team, which was a brother. Literally blood relative. So I can understand them taking a break, no doubt. It's probably hard to even touch the game after that, especially losing a brother or sister as an adult is hard enough, no doubt, but losing it as a kid, young adult, I couldn't imagine. I really could not imagine. So I don't know if any of them watch this, but we'll be glad to have you back. Said it a few times on Facebook and Twitter, and that is a wrap on the video. So like I've said at the beginning of the video, let me know your guys' input on everything. I'll be glad to listen and well, read in this case. And until next time, we'll catch you guys later. See ya.